Hi everyone, how are you? It is Professor Casey Jones, day one. Can you believe that we just wrapped spring on Sunday and here we are? I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around that truth, but here we are. And I'm happy that you're here and I think class is going to be amazing. Interpersonal is a great class because yes, you learn strategies and theories and you have to do all that academic stuff. But the main thing you get out of the class is learning about how you tick as a communicator. And that can be pretty eye-opening, but I think it's great. And I always learn something new about it too, and about the class and about myself. And I think it's great. So I think you're really going to enjoy being here. Now, let me point out that I realize that it all seems kind of crammed in there because we started on a Wednesday instead of a Monday and everything is due on Sunday by 11:59. I get it. I get it. It looks daunting at first, but I think once you see there's a lot of content and then a few extra assignments with the treasure hunt quiz and the check-in assignment, but really that's it. So I think you'll find that it's manageable. And so just churn through that stuff, but be sure you do the check-in assignment, the initial post for the check-in assignment, which is your video, your speech, let it burn, okay? You got to do a couple speeches in here. What do you know, it's a speech class. So it's fine, and it's super laid back and easy. So, don't worry about it being perfect. Don't re-edit it. Don't do anything to polish it up. Just be you, all right? You'll see from my lectures that I mess it up all the time, okay? So I'm not worried about that. We want to make sure that we feel like we're engaged online like we are in class. So be you. We are all perfectly enough to engage with other students online. We just want it to be real, okay? Nothing fake. Okay, at least that's how I think it's better. I mean, we don't have to put anything on in here, okay? We're quarantined. There's a lot going on out in the world, a lot of stuff to be aware of. Let's get real, So the other thing I want you to do is I want you to look at the PSA assignment. And I've given some thought to this for a long time, but then after I got some feedback from some students in the spring and their assignments were amazing, their projects were great, I've decided that I'm going to make the PSA assignment a little bit longer. Just add a little bit more time option to the actual PSA and to the presentation so that you don't feel so crammed and you feel like you can actually make your points without feeling like you're running out of time to really make your point. So I'm going to add a little bit to that. And then I'm also going to offer the opportunity for you to do it as a group project. When I teach it as a hybrid class or online or on campus, it's always a group project. And then when I moved it online, it got changed. But I think that's too limiting. When you see all the creative stuff people are doing virtually out there with groups, I don't see why we can't do that in here with the PSA assignment. And that really expands the assignment. It's longer as an entire presentation, but it's shorter for each one of you. And everyone participates. Everyone has to be on camera to present. But I mean, between TikTok and YouTube and Zoom and everything else people are doing, I don't see any reason why we can't do it as a group project. So if you are interested in meeting other people in class who would like to give it a shot as a group, just respond to this and we can set up a separate Zoom or we can meet at office hours and talk about how we think it would work out and come up with a plan. And then we can go for it if you want. It's an option. So I like to have some options out there and I'd like to see if it works, which I think it can. So if you're interested, let me know. All right, so that's it really. Just dive in, ask me any questions that you have about the course in my virtual office so I can answer it once instead of a million times. Maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe not a million, but 80 times. And if you have something that you're going through, like with the tech or you're not sure or whatever, just send me an email and we'll talk it through. Okay, I feel like we can come up with solutions. And that's really, I think, the crux of the matter with interpersonal. Stuff's going to happen. Only I didn't say the word stuff in my mind. I said something else, but I'm working on that. Stuff is going to happen, and that's it. So it's how you respond to it and how you go to plan B. Like, can you keep going towards a solution instead of getting stuck in the problem? And I really feel like this class offers some opportunity to do that. I am going to make some mistakes, just so you know. I'm going to. And all you have to do is point them out, and then I fix them. We get a chance to interact with each other. Like, I try to get it perfect every time, but it doesn't work out that way. I have a lot of classes this summer. I live alone, so I'm like talking to myself all the time. Who knows what's going on with this quarantine? So, we all have to give each other a break and go, okay, now what? And I think that's a really good lesson for all of us, especially right now. So jump in, have some fun, watch the videos and look at the examples, and we'll go like that. All right. I'm so glad you're here, everybody. Have a great week. Bye.